I would deny what?
Why would you deny it though?
You
Deny
would
what?
deny
Really?
that you shit. I forgot what we were talking about. Shit.
Exactly, Mo.
What were we just talking about? Ant, help me out, bro.
Saying that you're not really a pro yet,
You denied
and you're
that
gonna
you
wait till you get there.
and we couldn't hear him and stuff like that.
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
Yeah, can't hear me.
that
I'm
shit.
back
Yeah.
now. Can you hear me now?
You back?
He was trying to,
Good.
he was trying to talk to us.
I'm trying to get I'm trying to get a comment on that joint. So like if I get a comment, we can see if that bug,
Brooke
that part of the
comment
bug
is
is there.
You know, you could always count on
We
her.
got two
She's
people,
gonna
three people
count.
watching. Somebody make a comment. Say what's up. Say something.
Yeah, say something. There's 3 people watching. Just say something.
Brooke
Yeah,
gonna say
okay.
something.
All right. So we're not gonna sit here and wait for Brooke all day, Mo. So
No, we're not.
let's introduce the show. Welcome to the
All
Play
right.
Thyself Show. I'm Myles.
Yeah.
I'm Mo.
I'm Aunt B.
And I'm Alex, and I'm back.
And Alex is back from staycation. Hey. Alex, did you get a chance? Did you get a chance before we start? Did you get a chance to like watch any of the other shows? And if there was anything you was just dying to talk about? Probably not, but if you did,
I heard the shows, but no, there's nothing that I figure I can wait till I get here because the topics will come back.
right?
I know they
right.
will. So I don't want to spoil it.
Some of them Jones.
Yep, I don't want to spoil it. I want to kill it. I want to wait because they're gonna come back. I know they're gonna come back. I'm gonna point them out.
So, anybody else? Anything?
So,
Okay, you got it, Mo?
no, go ahead, Ant. If you got it, you know I'm always ready.
All right. So I was listening to the radio today, and it was a female. She wanted to break up with her boyfriend, right? But he owes her like $8,000. So she's asking like, should she break up with him now or wait until he gives her the money back to break up with him? What do you guys think about that?
I mean,
Hold up. Can you run that question by me one more time? I
Okay,
lost it a little bit in between.
say you're in a
Who owes
relationship.
the money and what?
Yeah, say you're in a relationship, right?
Yeah.
And somebody owes you a large amount of money, but you're not really into them no more. You want to break it off. Would you A, break up with them before they give you the money back, or B, wait until they give you the money back to break up with them?
This is actually very interesting, at least to me.
Yeah.
Because I have a very, I like to say, unique way of handling a situation like that. I haven't been there yet. However, I have a father that has been in that situation many times. It's the reason why he's been married and divorced 9 times.
Oh, wow.
Because he says, number one, he's a man that believes in marriage. So whatever woman he's going to be in, he's going to put a ring on her and he's going to marry her. Number two, he's a man that believes that it's never too late to start over again. So whenever he breaks up with one of the women, he leaves them everything and goes. He doesn't want anything back. He doesn't want to split anything. He just wants to go. And I personally have the same view. Whenever my wife decides to leave me, because that's the only way she's going to get rid of me, so she leaves me, she's keeping everything. I don't want anything. I don't want anything back. I just want to be gone and start over and be fresh. That's to me. So yeah, no, I wouldn't wait for that money back. I wouldn't want that money back. I just keep it. I'm trying to leave.
Okay, how about you, Mo?
Yo, I want my money back. I don't care what none of y'all say. Yo, if she got a large amount of money, bro, I want my money back. But
yeah, me too. I'm on that shit.
I'm out. Like, if she don't give me that money back, fine, bro. Like, but I'm not gonna stay in a situation where I'm unhappy. I don't want her to stay in a situation where she's unhappy. So anytime she's ready to leave, I would say, hey, go ahead, but I'll pay you your money back or you pay me my money back. But if she don't pay it back, then she don't pay it back. But I'm out of there. I want my money.
Yeah. I'm on that same shit like Mo, but I'm on some like I wouldn't. But I like what Alex said that his dad does because that's honorable. And I think it depends on the weight of the relationship. But either way, breaking up that shit don't have nothing to do with my brain. I feel like if I break up with somebody, I'm at least civil enough to it not to be something like, you know what I mean? I'm going to sit and plot on being unhappy to get some money back. I feel like I could leave and still get my money back.
Nah,
The
but you
You
know,
money's
feel like
not
you
that
can go
important.
and you'll still get paid. You like
100%, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like
are you
go ahead.
are you gonna
The
use
money.
that as a I don't know like you real to where you to work to try to a second chance to get your way back in there? Like okay, I ain't got nothing else, but I can talk to you about the money you owe me, and that will put me right back in the track.
Nah.
but some people, if you break up with them, they're not gonna want to pay your money back. They're like, fuck that. You broke with me. All right, fuck you.
Yeah, I'm saying I don't. I guess I don't mess with those type of people, bro. Like I feel like anybody
You never
that
know until you that situation.
I would I 100% know because
Okay.
I'm married. You know what I mean? And it hasn't happened since. So no, so it hasn't happened my whole life. So it's over for it happening. So like unless my wife does it, and again because of the way of that relationship, whatever she take is hers. Like you know what I mean? It's not on no shit like that. It's just how I think about it.
Hey, I mean, I guess to each their own, right? Everybody's got their own way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I certainly don't want anything back. You can keep that. I'm out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's a bonus. Like I don't know. I guess like I just don't look at it like I hope that shit never happens. But at the same time, I don't ever see that happening to me where I'm like, yo, I gotta stay with this person to get some money back. That's shot.
It's not about getting the money back.
Yeah, it would never be about that shit. I'll just be like, yo, fuck. I'm out though still.
I'm just trying to go.
Well, that's how I
feel
look
you.
at. I'm saying, but that's how I look at money in the first place. You know what I mean? Like, I never look at it like, oh, that's some shit I need back from somebody. Like, if I gotta blow, I gotta go. Yeah, the
I'm with
comments
that.
is
I don't,
just
I don't see
slacking.
money like I don't see money either. I mean, money comes and goes, and as long as you're there hustling and making it happen, it's gonna come and it's gonna go. So
Right.
it's just not one for me. It's really not. Now, kids, can we go there? Can we
Yeah,
go
go ahead,
to
son. Go.
Oh, if they have kids, yeah. Twist it.
see
Twist and turn
see
it.
that would really that's a different story to me right there when it comes to the kids. I
How
am
so?
again. I have a very different take on that because I am the guy that will stay in I don't know, for lack of a better word, toxic relationship because of the kids.
Because
I'm
of
not saying
kids.
that I'm there. I'm by no means I'm in that situation, but I think that if it was ever to get to that point,
Mhm.
I would, turn the other cheek, let my arm twist for the sake of, staying there for my kids.
See, I
What
ain't
say
about
you,
that
Ant?
shit, Neil.
You
What do
said
you think,
me?
Ant? Yeah.
I was that guy before, but
Oh,
I think
before.
yeah, happiness is more important because if you're not happy, if you're not right with yourself, you're not sane, then that's not gonna be a good environment to have kids in. So I used to be that guy, like, okay, I'm staying for the kids, and I was that guy, but then I left because it wasn't a good situation, and that can cause problems with the kids down the line as well.
I hear you.
How about you, June?
June on that on like with kids stuff. I mean, I
Yeah,
just
stay,
went through.
Yeah.
I just went through that shit. Like to me, it's like yo, you got to put your happiness first, bro. This is how I look at it and how I always look at it. But um, there's a huge benefit in a two parent house. You know, two parent love at the same time consistently. There's a huge benefit in that. Go ahead.
I think that's the only way to do it. I mean,
Yeah.
there is a huge benefit that time and time again it's been proven that
Yeah.
the most likely chance for a kid to be successful is when both the parents are there. That doesn't mean that
Right.
it doesn't happen if both the parents are there, but the most likely chance
Yeah, 100%.
is
That's what
when
it's like.
both parents are there, and that's
Yeah, but as far as me like stopping or like being unhappy, whatever, I feel like so to be 100% happy, right? You gotta like know who the fuck you are, because a lot of shit that you could get tight about or mad about is some shit that like you just you might not even been prepared for the chick you got. You know what I mean? A lot of times,
Yeah.
like we put on each other, same shit with her. So it's just like if you tell yourself you're not gonna work at it, yo, you just might as well just pack it up. But if you tell yourself like, yo, this is some shit that I need to work on, we need to work on. At the end of the day, that's the only way you could honestly be there for your child.
So I have heard that many times. I've heard that
Mhm.
phrase. That you can never make someone happy until you yourself are happy.
You
But
should
what
cut
the hell
up.
does that even mean, Mo? Like, what does that even mean?
What to make you can't make somebody else happy unless you happy yourself.
Yeah, yeah,
It's like, yo, bro, if you should know yourself to the point where you know what makes you smile, you know what pisses you off, you know everything about you, so you're not looking outward to find to blame or do anything else. So it's like if you live with somebody for a minute, it's gonna be fucked up shit that person do. You know what I mean?
yep,
And it's like, yo, as
yep.
much as they try to get better, you're gonna be like, yo, that shit is on purpose. Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, that person's not perfect. You know what I mean? And like just like you're not perfect and you
Nobody's
forget
perfect.
nobody's perfect. But at the same time, when motherfuckers call each other out, that should seem like, yo, motherfuckers attacking you
There
and
it
shit. You know what I
is.
mean? So
There it is. Well, you got to be on that flight or fight mode.
yeah, so and that shit happens, man. But that's what to me, that's like that's why you grow in relationships.
I
I'm
feel
How
looking
you
you.
think you would be, Mo? I know you don't have a kid, but how you think? Did you ever think
I'm
about
looking
it?
at a
Or
kid.
What do you mean? If I was unhappy and I had a kid,
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm out, bro. Like
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be, and it's not to be like,
The
tipsy.
you know,
simplicity is amazing.
the what?
How
What's
simple
that?
you have to keep it to one phrase. I'm out.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna stay somewhere where I'm unhappy. It doesn't matter if I got a kid there or not. We'll figure it out. But you know, what good is it for you to stay in a place where you're unhappy, and then now you got this toxic relationship going on in front of this kid? Now,
Yeah,
granted,
that's what I
you
said.
can you could try to tone it down a little bit, but tension flare. And like you guys said, nobody's perfect. So there's gonna be shit that she does that's gonna get on your nerves. There's gonna be shit that you do that gets on her nerves. And when you start having arguments about things that are this small and it turns into something this big, then not only are you dealing with something toxic, but your kid is too. They didn't ask to be in that shit.
That's
So
Yeah,
correct.
that's why when I look at it, it is simple. It's too simple for me. In order, I don't. I want to be in a household where where it's healthy, and if I have to be out of it in order to make it a healthy household, then fine. But they're not
yeah,
gonna. I'd rather my kid not see us arguing, you know, than to live in a house with us and constantly have to hear us arguing.
yeah.
But
It's
I
too
feel
That
like
easy.
that shit.
you go
Yeah, that
ahead.
shit fucks with the kid. You know.
Yeah.
Um.
I mean, yeah, the way to me the way I see it is like, yo, that shit is
What?
fucking natural, bro. Like you gonna argue. And you said
Yeah, it's natural, but
the
nah.
constant
But
arguing? Go
it's
ahead.
yeah, that's different. The constant arguing is different. You always gonna
Are,
argue,
are
but
kids
constant
are
constant
kids
arguing.
even
Yeah, that shit is different. Man. I went through that. My mother and father used to argue all the time, which is why I don't like to argue right now to this day.
No, I love
So yeah, the constant arguing, like, oh, this and that, this and that, that shit is annoying. And the kids see
that
that.
shit.
The kids feel that.
But I'm not gonna be no doormat neither. It ain't gonna happen. So there's a lot of times where you have to pick your battles. That I get
Mhm.
that. But when you're
Most
in a
they saying
situation
most they saying
where
that shit like yeah, war. Pick your
but when
battles.
you're in a situation when it turns into like she's constantly going to be battling you on something that she knows drives you crazy,
Right.
then she don't care about your feelings on it. She don't care about it. So, and the same thing with a guy. If a guy keeps harping on the same thing that she's sensitive about, then then yeah, maybe it's time for him to go. Bye.
Word. Bye.
Bye.
That's a hot take. Peace.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah.
So how was you guys' week? How was the week?
My shit was hectic.
Yo, my week was crazy, man.
Yeah, I got so.
Let's talk about it.
I did the fuck. I mean, my shit was. No, my shit was like, yo, early. Like I was just working on the garden and shit, like working on my grass, just like trying to figure out like this 2.4 gigahertz deal. I was trying to figure out how to convert 5 gigahertz to 2.4 gigahertz from 7 o'clock this morning.
Bro.
Yo,
you are a nerd, bro. What the hell are you talking about right now?
You know what I'm talking about? Like, because like I bought like this. I bought like this freaking this irrigation system, like the above ground joint that I could use with Alexa. So I'm like just trying to like all the Alexa shit that I have in my house.
Okay.
I'm trying to just connect every single thing so I could just like life could be easier, right? So a lot of that shit only works on 2.4. Yeah, on the Wi-Fi. So like the only trick to that shit is to freaking like walk away from your house to where your signal is low and then try to get it. So if it's a plug, so I had to make like 300 feet of extension cords, and I'm like in the street with that shit. So
I don't think that's some safety codes anyway.
That's not safe.
That's not safe at all.
Wow, what do you mean it's not safe?
That's a hazard.
How?
You said 300 feet
that is
of electrical?
Yo, bro, 300 feet of electrical.
Entirely too much.
I have an outdoor socket. I'm just walking with, it's like a little cog. I'm walking with that till I hit the signal, and then I go back to my house. I don't know how to say it. The fire department did drive by too, and they was like looking funny, but they didn't safety hazard.
Exactly.
They would have stopped. No, they would have stopped.
What is this guy doing? We'll come back when the house is burning.
That is the only way to do it. That is the only way to do it.
We'll come back when the house is on fire.
He said the fire department drove
Myles,
by.
that is not the only way to do it, Myles.
They drive
you can just convert all of your other items, all of your other appliances into whatever.
No, please tell me how.
Wait,
I have no clue, no idea how to do it. I just know you could do it because I had someone come in and do it when I was trying to hook up my cameras because I was having the same issue. I just couldn't figure it out. So I come in and someone that came in and do it, and he did it.
Fucking easy.
I've been doing this more than you.
Whatever. So and then like I was telling Mo earlier, I'm trying to plan this family vacation. We're probably head out Sunday or Monday. And I'm just late on that.
Where you going?
Probably like
I'm going to Maine this weekend.
See, I wanted to do New England because I love New England. You know what I mean? So I wanted to do that shit, but then like the wife won, so we're gonna go to Hershey Park. We're gonna start there. Yeah, she won.
That's pretty. That's in the neighborhood.
Nah, Hershey Park.
That's in the neighborhood.
Of what?
I mean, you gonna be south. I'm gonna go north.
Yeah, no. Then we're gonna go to Hershey Park, and then like I gotta pick up a pressure washer for my mom's, and I probably shoot the show from over there. So I want to take him to Dutch Wonderland too. So like, there's an app called I think it's some dope shit. It's called Wonderlog. Like you just put like all the sites you want to do, and they'll fucking plot that shit, plan that shit, do all that shit for you. On some road trip shit. But you know,
I was away from home for like 3 weeks. That's why I was missing out on the show.
Mm-hmm.
And I came back home, brother. And let me just make sure my wife don't hear me. My grass was up to my knees, bro.
Yeah, see, I don't play that shit.
It was problematic over here. My pool was clogged. There were air bubbles everywhere. I've been all week just trying to catch up in the crib. Everything was clean.
Yeah.
The house is clean. I tell you that. But I mean, if you were to drive by my house, you'd think the Adams family lived in here. Like you wouldn't be able to tell that civilized people lived here unless you walk into the house. It was wild. So my week has been crazy.
That's how my shit
be
used
for
to
a little
always
bit.
be. Yeah. Did you
It's
cut the
gonna
grass
be
yet?
for a little bit.
Did you cut that shit?
What's that?
You cut the grass?
Oh
yet?
yeah. I started.
Started.
He
ain't finished.
I started. I'm not finished yet. No, there's still a lot of work to do. There's still a lot of work to do.
You'll get
Yo,
there.
but what's up? I keep reading about this, and I can't believe that there's still a fight out there in regards to this. But what's better, Spotify or iTunes?
Yeah, that's just crazy. My homegirl was.
I can't believe that's
shit.
still out there. But Mo,
Yeah.
what do you say? Like, what do you like better?
Like,
I like iTunes better. I think iTunes has a lot way better services. But what do you think?
I don't. So if I had to pick between the two, I would go with Spotify because I don't like nothing. I don't like
you're one of those.
Apple.
You're an Android guy.
Yeah, I don't like.
I'm
like
an Android
Apple
guy
at
too.
all. And
I'm not gonna say I
so,
don't like
but
Apple,
if I had to pick, I would go YouTube Music first, and then
Wait a second. Okay.
YouTube. Yeah, I got YouTube. I pay I think it's like a $7 subscription every month, but I love it because the thing about it is sometimes with Spotify and iTunes and all that, you might not be able to find a certain song, but with YouTube, you can find everything.
Bootleg
So if I gotta pick in order, it's YouTube, then Pandora, then Spotify.
Not even. Pandora's still out there.
Yeah, Pandora, and then Spotify. And the reason why for Pandora for me is because I've always used Pandora when it first came out, so I just never stopped using it.
Okay, you got all your radio stations.
Yeah, it's never.
So you go back to it.
Yeah, I mean, I have Pandora on my TV. You know what I mean? So
Pandora is like the MySpace of streaming.
Yeah, it could be, but I don't
really
use it enough.
Damn,
I don't use it a lot, but when I do use it, I have all my playlists and stuff, so I just use that. You know what I mean? It's not. I can't say whether or not Pandora is better than Spotify. I don't know. It's just what I use. But when I use it, I don't use it enough. I use the YouTube all the time. And that's where I get all my podcasts from too. So, yeah.
See, I do everything. I do everything on my iTunes. I mean, I do my podcast in the iTunes as well. I really like it. I just feel like it's so much easier to use, especially with the Apple car and radio and all that. It just really works out. My new truck that I got, the shit just works out great.
But you need an Apple card for what?
No, not the card. What the hell is that called? The Apple Radio, the Apple screen
Apple
share
Music.
shit on the card.
Okay.
You know how you plug in your phone and it pops up in your car?
Yeah,
I like that.
It's like the sync, like Apple Car. It's called like Apple Play,
yeah. Apple Play. That's what it is.
Yeah, I'm not with it.
Not at all?
Nope. That's the bottom of my list.
I mean, yo,
it's just because I don't like Apple.
Why?
He's just a hater.
I think Apple's way better.
It's not because I'm a hater. It's just my preference. It's not because I'm a hater. So the reason why I don't like Apple,
I just don't like Apple. That makes you a hater. So you said why?
100%. For no reason, I just don't like it.
Yeah,
that's hating.
That makes you a hater.
No, that's not it. It's just that I was gonna just say I don't like Apple and just leave it at that. But if you guys want to hear the story, it's really petty. But if you want to hear the story, I'm gonna.
Go ahead.
So if he's petty, he's definitely hating. But go ahead.
Okay, so I had iTunes before, or I had a Apple phone, right?
Mm-hmm.
And every time I turned around, I had to keep updating. And then I forgot my password. And every time I kept forgetting my password. And so then when I tried taking for real, this is what happened. So then when I tried taking my music that I had downloaded from Iraq, I couldn't put it onto iTunes at the time. because I didn't have my password. And I was so mad with iTunes, bro. I said, yo, fuck iTunes. And so that's when I went to Android.
Yeah.
Son,
And that's the
petty
truth.
as
That's the
That's funny,
truth.
yes.
I'm the king of petty, bro.
Mo, you
I'm the
are
king of petty,
with that
man.
But
bullshit.
that's just me. You can say
How
it's
long ago
bullshit
was
all
this?
you want. But this was like fucking 12 years ago.
You still carrying that, bro?
I don't
dude,
like that.
move
I don't like
on.
it. I don't like it.
Most I don't give a fuck.
I don't
Yeah,
like
but you know,
it.
I don't.
I
But
fucking
here's
have
the
a
thing.
password.
Here's the thing about it. I don't walk around saying, "Oh, iTunes sucks." That's not. That's hating. When it's brought to me and it's asked of me, then I will tell you my opinion, and it's just an opinion. So I don't think it's hating. I think it's you asked me a question, I gave you an answer. It was a petty ass answer, but it was mine. There are many like it, but this one is mine.
Okay.
So it's not it's not hating at all. You asked me, you wanted to know, and then when I tell you, you say I'm hating.
Well, my bad for bringing out your hate to
I feel
iTunes.
I feel like
If you have hate in your heart, let it out.
Struck a nerve.
Wow, that was definitely.
Mo,
I tell you what though. So with me, when it comes to the reason why I do not like Android, and I absolutely hate on it, it's because he's always looked like cartoons to me. Like he's always looked like little kids drawing books and stuff. So I just can't get with it. You know, I feel like iTunes and everything is sophisticated. Like iTunes is the Rolls Royce, and Android still stuck in Corvettes and stuff like that.
Yo, Myles, stop playing with the Windows, bro.
Yeah, killer. Yeah.
Stop playing with the Windows, Myles.
Yo, listen.
I gotta call you on it. Listen, stop.
Is that you playing with that thing? Is that you,
Myles?
Yeah. Let me tell you something.
Stop playing with the Windows, bro. Shut it down.
All right, shut it. Listen, guys.
Let's take a vote.
Shut it down, Myles.
Nah, killer. Yeah, killer.
Thank you.
Thank you. Nobody likes it. No one likes it.
Listen, I was trying to get the chat because we can't see the chat.
Nah, look at the chat.
What do you think that was?
If you don't have it up, listen. If you don't have it up by the show, by you putting the window up, you're ruining the show.
Yo, Mo, why you sound like a dog on like a gym
sound like
you
when somebody else is ruining the show.
He's mad because I asked
me
about
ruining the
exactly
show. No, this right now is ruining the show. Me ruining the show by the video, the video effects and everything. Like us talking about anything the listeners can't see ruins the show. Big facts.
The listeners can see the window.
What are you talking about?
So
the listeners can see the window.
Dickhead.
My YouTube is up.
Stop pulling the window up. That's all.
No.
If you didn't pull the window up, I wouldn't have to.
No, I just I'll let you finish. No, I'll let you finish.
Nah, he's talking about
the listeners, the people. YouTube. Yeah, the people. Majority of people don't watch it on YouTube. So anything that we do that involves talking about the thing, it fucks the show.
So what about the people that's watching the show? Oh, we just don't care about them?
Yeah.
No,
you telling me?
They see it. No, bro, that's like saying why isn't my camera perfect? It's just like saying that. Like it's just on the screen. But like if it's gonna improve it improves it. But if it doesn't take anything away from the repackaged item mode.
I just don't like that screen bouncing back and forth.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah. I don't like it either.
You gave me hold up, Myles. You gave me hell one time because I showed up and my camera wasn't ready. You gave me hell.
Well, don't look like your camera ready. Don't look like your camera ready now.
It's fine.
Man.
My camera's fine.
Oh,
they can see me.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is, go ahead.
No, shut the hell up. So
I gave you shit.
Y'all leave my camera alone.
You got the mic.
It's almost like you know when in the army when you go to work and you got the wrong uniform on, you should say somebody else's name or some shit. That's how I felt about that shit. I feel like you had that shit.
Yeah, and when you're on and you're messing with all the damn windows, that's how I feel. So if you need to have it up, then have it up before the show. So
talk heavy.
So does it? Now, back to our regular scheduled program. Does it
Please,
matter?
can we bring it back? What's
Does
next?
it matter who makes more bread in the household?
It matters in terms of what?
So, like, is it like a? So I know for some people,
like me,
you know, they feel like no, it's just people that I was talking to during the week.
That's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
What's that?
That's a good question. Keep going, please.
So I was talking to somebody this week, and he said she thinks she all that because she make more money than I do. Why you put Petty Mo and then didn't capitalize the P?
Yeah, capitalize little petty. You say you're a little petty.
You better be petty enough so that P be capitalized.
You're not big petty.
You're not pushing P.
Wait,
let him finish though. I need to hear this. This.
So he was talking about she thought she was all that because she was making more money than him. And so when I asked him how much money she was making, he didn't even want to tell me because she got a raise. But whatever the raise was, it was big enough for him to get mad.
Big mad.
Damn, why would you get mad though? That's some hating shit.
Exactly. That's why I was asking, does it make a difference who makes more money?
I'll answer that first.
Right.
To me,
go ahead.
It doesn't make a difference. But me personally, I'm a competitive person, so that's gonna motivate me to make more money. And I think it's just a beautiful thing. But I wouldn't mind if my lady made more money than me. You know what I mean? But that's just gonna motivate me to do better. You know what I mean?
I don't compete with my when you say you competitive, what you mean, son?
In everything, competitive.
So you compete with your you compete so that
I'm not saying that, but just
so what
wait, because there's nothing wrong with competition at home.
Yeah, it's not. But
I don't think there's nothing wrong with that.
I just goals. Like that'd be a goal for me. Okay, maybe I wanted to make this amount of money, but then she making that. Now it's like, oh shit. Now let me go do this. It's not like competitive in a bad way. It's just like, good with it. Like when I was in college.
You're not mad at the fact that she's making more money.
Yeah, I'm not mad. Yeah. Like when I was in college, I had a girlfriend. Her grades was way better than mine. And that motivated me to fucking do way better too.
You know
what I mean? So it's just I like be competitive in good ways. Like if I see somebody doing good, I'm like, damn, that's dope. Now I want to do that too. It's not that I've been wanting to do that, but I just see that person doing it and it's like, okay, now I know it's obtainable, but let me just push harder now to do that.
Mo, real quick, how long the individual that came up to you, I'm assuming that it's been in a relationship.
About 4 years.
And brought that concept. 4 years?
4 years crazy. They've been together. Yeah, and so
that's still not enough time to share finances, though. So
a little background. They moved in together after a year of being together, and he was making more than her.
Hey, Mo,
I was just about to ask that too. I was just about to ask.
Fuck the people, man.
So he was making about $50,000, right? 50 something. So he got a raise as soon as she got the job. He got a raise. And so
go
ahead.
No, go ahead. I was going to answer a question, then go ahead. My fault. Go.
So she, you need to put a Petty by Myles. Nah, but
go ahead, man.
Nah. So
Petty Myles and Petty Mo. That sounds like a tool.
So he was making more. He got a raise as soon as she started the job. Now she got a raise right afterwards, and then got another raise after about like a full year. So she got 2 raises within a year span.
That's good.
And then they didn't know that she had a college degree, so they were both competing for.
Go ahead, man. You're supposed to just talk through it, man, because the audience can't hear it. Can't see it. Go ahead.
The audience can't see it.
Oh
So-
man,
bro.
our viewers can see it. Our viewers can see
Yes,
it.
let's go. The
83%.
viewers can't, Petty Mo. Go ahead, Mo.
So-
Keep it going. Was he making 83% more money than her?
All right,
So
Alex got
I think
mad
Myles
distracted,
Myles
so.
is mad because well, you know what? I'm not even gonna go there.
Just finish
Anyways,
this boring story,
anyways,
Mo.
so I
Oh,
would
shit.
finish it if you stop messing with the cameras or stop messing with the screen.
Just go ahead, man.
So they were fighting for the same job, pretty much. Right?
Oh, they work
were
together.
Him and her.
Yeah, they were fighting for the same job. And she was fighting for a management job on one end of the spectrum, and he was fighting for a management job on another. She got the management position and got a big raise. I just don't know how much she made or how much she makes. And he's still been trying to fight for this management job. And so he said she thinks she all that because she makes more bread than I do.
So you need new friends. All right, get rid of those people out of your life. That is insane.
Why? Wait, why? That doesn't have anything to do with me.
That's
He just
crazy.
He made a comment, and he's a coworker of mine.
What is he asking
See, I
you
all
for
work
advice?
together.
Like,
What's
did he
that?
ask you for advice? Should I
See,
be
I all
mad
work
that she's
together.
making more money?
No,
than
he
me?
just
Is he
made
trying to find
he
out?
made he just made the comment out of nowhere because he was reading the text, and he said she thinks she all that because she make more money.
Maybe she really is. I mean, she makes more money. What the fuck? Of course.
So
she's
that's
all
what I'm
that.
saying.
She's-
Like, I think that a lot of times with dudes being in these relationships and should be crazy, it's just that like they not ready for the chick that they got. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, a lot of times like that's like little boy shit. So it's like, yo, like what the fuck? Like, yo,
That's what I'm saying. 4 years is not enough time to
dude,
gauge.
my wife has
what's
made
going
more
on
money
there.
than me since I met her. No, not since I met her, but like right in there, bro. It shit don't matter, bro. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? Like,
So-
is that some shit you would rather? The fuck?
So
like,
I think in a way it does.
okay.
How? That's a
So-
hot take. How?
So the reason why is if you making more money has altered the way that you treat someone, then
Mhm.
yeah, it does matter. And it's just
Wow.
it's not huh?
I said, oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean it matters because once you got that raise in some cases, now some people would think, or some women would think, oh, I'm a boss bitch now, so I'm gonna treat him like shit. That's the only time that I think that's where the money kind of gets to their head and it becomes a problem. Other than that, I don't really have a problem with somebody making more money than me or my partner making more money. It's just that when you start treating me like shit because you are making more money, then I have a problem, not with the money, but with you. That's more of a you issue. So maybe I don't have an issue with somebody making more money, but if it's going to get to your head, then it's like, yo, I'm out.
Bro, how many bitches you
That's
fucked
not
with that made more
fake.
money than you?
That's not
Because
fake
that's how I know,
feminist.
bro,
that
word,
on
because,
some-
like,
on
yo-
some, I'm independent. I make my own money.
Nah, but bro, listen to what I'm saying. Like, the shit y'all saying, the shit that we saying is fake, bro. Like,
How is it?
yeah,
fake?
it could be like your man situation, but how many joints did you mess with that made more money than you that treated you like that? That shit don't happen, bro. Like if the
Man,
type of
I don't
person
think
that you,
You don't
Huh?
think it happens?
bro,
You don't think it happens?
no,
It
bro.
doesn't happen.
Nah.
So
Okay.
look. So listen, I'm talking about like that's your like your wifey, and you fly with her, and she start making more money, and she start acting crazy with you.
Yeah. That's the only time that I would think that there's an issue. That's the only time that I would get upset. You know what I mean? But it's only with the way that you've been treating me. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes money does get to people's head.
That should
You
get to
telling me it
everybody's
don't?
head. Yeah, get to everybody's head. But
So
look,
then how is it fake? How is it fake if it get to everybody's head?
listen, Mo.
Okay.
How is it fake?
You're just not gonna scream, and your shit still don't make no sense.
Yeah.
Bro.
Like, yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
how
bro.
is it fake?
It's fake because if it take you however long it take you to court the chick, right, or to court the lady, or to do whatever, right? That's time invested, right? So you think a
Right.
job is just gonna make her do a total 180 and just be like, "Hey, nigga, wake up, Go take out the garbage. Type shit.
No, that's not.
Yo,
but
some
you're looking
people,
at it. You're looking at
Do
it.
the damn dishes.
Yeah.
You're looking.
Do
Wait.
the goddamn
You're looking
dishes.
at it from the extreme, Myles. You're looking at it from like she's.
I'm
just
looking
gonna
at it
start
like I'm in
No,
the
no,
situation.
listen.
Oh, go ahead.
No, it's not. It's not that she just starts treating you like shit like right away. I'm saying like little slick shit that she starts saying,
gradually
like
over time.
just
Yeah.
you know, just like, and I mean, has it happened to me? No,
Mhm.
it hasn't happened to
So I'm
me.
like, I'm gonna take you out this weekend, and don't worry, I'll pay without even asking or saying
There's nothing
anything.
wrong
She
with that
just
shit.
throws that
There's
out
nothing
there.
wrong with that.
To me, there's
There's
nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that.
No,
It's
I'm not.
backpedaling.
But I'm just saying, like, if the money gets to her head, or even if the money gets to a guy's head, you know, if you know, and then he just starts treating you like shit, or just like, you know what I mean? Like, that's the only time that I would feel like it was a problem. If it's something that never happens, or you know what I'm saying, like, I'm not saying it happens every day or all the time.
How did
But
this
that would
conversation
be the only case that I would say that would be a problem. So realistically,
can you give
it's
me
not
a scenario. Give me a
Yeah.
scenario.
I just all right. So all right. So you're going out. You're talking to your lady, or you're out to dinner with your lady, and she's like basically like you put me on a spot. So you put me on the spot.
You need help? You need help? You need a lifesaver?
And
Yeah.
throw one in
Please
there.
save
I
me.
got you. Okay, so say you go out with your lady. We'll keep it the same thing you said, and then you know how when you go out, usually the waiter gives the waiter or the waitress gives the male the bill mostly, right? Do you agree with that?
Yeah.
What does she grab? Like, nah, I make more money than him. I got this. What does she do
says
that? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but it's people out there like that. You saying, come on, like
talking shit.
Nah, I don't know no shit. Like I said, like
that's
you
what I
don't.
just said,
Yeah,
like,
just because you haven't
have to.
seen that before, it's people like that.
so.
I never
This is
seen
what.
either, but
So this is what I'm trying to tell you. Like the reason I said it's fake is because
wait. I got a better example. I got a better example. I'm sorry.
It's not fake though. That's not fake.
But so let's say that you guys are out to dinner and you're out with friends, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so you get up to go to use the bathroom,
Mm-hmm.
and so she goes, you know, I'll take care of the bill because he don't ever pay for shit.
Yeah,
something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's just slick shit where she'll say something, or
so throwing that second line in there, right? Because the first line is fine, but it's just finishing up with he don't ever pay for shit.
But that's what I mean is that, like, sometimes it's not fake. It's not something that's fake. It's something that does happen.
Definitely happen every day.
The reason I say it's fake is not because it doesn't happen, because I understand there's a chance that it could happen, right? And there's a chance that it will happen, right? The reason I'm saying it's fake is because you can't relate. So all of these stories that y'all telling, these hypothetical scenarios, whatever, and y'all say it's people out there doing it, who are those people? Because, like, I don't know anybody in a relationship that wife would do that shit, especially at my age.
Fake, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
It's not fake.
It doesn't.
So you telling
they're not married.
All right, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
What I'm saying
they're not
is,
married, right? The couple you was talking about?
No,
they weren't married. So
who? No. The couple he's talking about, the couple you talking about, the couple anybody's talking about. All I'm saying is, when it comes to who you associate with and how you know them, you can say, I don't know no. You both said I don't know nobody that happened to, because, like, to me that's like it's like when people try to give guys a bad name. I talked about this before about the deadbeat fathers. I'm like, I don't know no fucking deadbeat fathers nowadays, but everybody talks about that shit, right? It's the same thing, like trying to give girls a bad name because.
So
go ahead, because
you don't know, doesn't mean it doesn't happen.
No, bro, it's not because I don't know, because we don't know. You guys just all said shit about.
No, you don't know. You just say you don't know deadbeat fathers. I don't know plenty of deadbeat fathers.
What? Hold on. You know deadbeat fathers?
Yeah, it's fast.
Fuck that, because deadbeat father couldn't fuck with me.
Definition? By what definition?
I don't mean I fuck with them. I know them, but I don't fuck with them.
Myles, this is how stupid this sounds. You ready? So So what you're saying is equivalent to me saying, "Hey, you know, I'm just gonna swim out in the ocean, and I'm gonna have all these like big ass meat wrapped around my arms, but blood coming out." No, that's exactly
Bro,
what you're
you
saying.
lost me. You lost me
No,
at
I'm
swim.
saying,
You lost me at swim. Son. You
That
lost
nigga
me
can't
at
because I
swim.
can't swim.
Yes.
Because I can't swim. Fuck
Yes.
you, Myles. But that's like going out. That's like going out in the ocean and having meat wrapped around your arms and blood come and you know that sharks that attracts sharks, but because you've never seen a shark attack, it's never happened.
It's not gonna happen.
That's equivalent to what you're saying.
Who you know got attacked by a shark, right?
I don't know anyone who got attacked by a shark. But
Yeah,
guess what?
that's the same cheese.
So y'all comparing women to sharks?
Yeah, no,
Hey.
I don't know how we got there. I wish you would have used a different scenario there. I don't know.
Bro. All I'm saying,
There's no way anyone ever think that a shark attack could be fake.
Yo, bro. All I'm saying is when you talk about how a woman could be like the same way a dude could be like that. So I look at it like this. So a girl says that, yo, I'm gonna pay for his food, whatever, because that's my baby, whatever. That shit is cool. Like, I wouldn't be that, you know what I mean, that sensitive about that.
We mentioned that. We didn't say that.
No,
but
bro,
there was that second sentence to that, though.
No,
there was that second sentence to that, though.
You both are missing the point.
I'm gonna pay for that because he never paid shit.
All right.
Both of you guys are missing the point.
So we stupid.
That makes a difference.
Yeah. You guys are both.
I don't know. I mean, I don't see it.
That's okay.
I don't see it. I really don't. I see 83% still on the screen though.
Nah, 75 now.
Yeah, that's because I don't control the screen.
Yeah,
I don't control the screen.
Yeah, I control the screen. So,
yeah. 75.
Wait.
Going down. It's going down.
So, is it okay for the alpha female to think she's the shit because she makes more money? Oh wait, I was supposed to stop.
Wait, is there such thing as an alpha female?
Yeah. How do you define
That's a
alpha?
good question.
Yeah. How you? I guess I'm saying
define that. I guess in what, again, I'm gonna say, just like I said before, in what context?
Dude, it's only one way to describe alpha, bro. Alpha.
Go ahead.
Alpha is the dude when it comes to dudes, and it could be females too. It's just the dude that all the dudes follow. That's easy to get along with. That's all that is. It's like because if you go back to like apex predator type, it's just the dude that's agreeable, always leading, always in the front. That's an alpha. You know, that's how I look at it.
Alpha,
so females, it could be the same.
Alphas are always up front. There's not such thing as a quiet alpha, I guess you could say.
Nah, it's not. Because like it's more instinctual. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, like this is the dude. Like if shit is fucked up, this is the dude we gotta get behind. Like animalistic. You know?
And what do you say? Alpha females, are they there?
It's definitely there. They're there. It's definitely alpha females out there, quiet ones too, and they become alpha, or they show their alpha when it's that time to. It's some females that know how to chill, not necessarily play their role, but sit back and let a man do the alpha thing. You know what I mean? Because that's what normally men do, supposedly.
Nah,
it's women that know how to. Yeah, this is my opinion. Okay.
It's
women that
play.
That play that part and sit back and let their man be the alpha. And when they do need to be the alpha, they become that and they do it. That's what I think.
That's answer, man.
Mom, what do you say? This is your lane.
What do you mean it's my lane? I just asked the question.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not my lane. Like you're saying it like I'm an expert in it. Like
yeah, I'm trying to put you on there. Don't try to set me up
like that. No, I think that there is such thing as an alpha female. They're the ones that lead from the front. I mean, it's pretty much the same as what Myles what Myles said, but I think that there are a lot of females who think they're either boss bitches or alpha females that aren't. They're just not. You
Yeah.
know, and
Okay.
and I think that there are more quiet alphas than there are really loud alphas. Way more quiet
I
alphas than
agree.
there are loud
Like I
ones.
said,
I wanted to get to that point. Does it
I agree.
require for you to be
Yeah,
a loud
because
ass, ratchet
you don't have
ass, for you
you
to
don't have to
pretend that
be
you're an alpha?
but you don't have to be, and me and Myles talked about this on one of the previous shows. You don't have to be loud to be an alpha. You don't have to
Agree.
you don't have to be like fighting and competitive in order to be an alpha at all. You know, but there are some people who want so desperately to be in charge or be the one that people follow that sometimes they don't even realize that whatever they're saying or whatever they're doing, it just don't make any sense. And I think a real alpha knows what they know what their truth is. They follow their own morals, and they're like, hey, look, y'all can follow me or not. And those are the real alphas. The ones that don't care if you follow them or not. They don't give a shit. And that's just my opinion on it.
I like it. I like it. It's a little bit of something we talked about before in regards to, like, do you really care what people say? Like, if you're an alpha, to a big extent, you don't care what people say because you're gonna do you, and people are just gonna follow you.
Big facts. Big
What's
facts. I said that's big facts. That's a good job. I think that
yeah.
I think that like when it comes to like being an alpha male or female, it's like I feel like a male and females what you call A type could exist in the same spot. You know what I mean? Like I don't feel like it's like I don't look at like being an alpha like the flag on the football. You know what I mean? I look at it as like like kind of like what Ann said. It's like like if you're good at this, you're good at this. If I'm good at this, I'm good at this. But I don't feel like what's apart from what he said is like I don't feel like it's one somebody like the alpha's like the star on Mario Brothers. You know what I mean?
So you're saying there could be multiple alphas in the same room?
Yeah. Alphas, like so I'm saying, so like so like bro, like you could be an alpha and follow an alpha. Alpha know when to learn. If you don't know something, you supposed to be align yourself with other alphas so you can learn.
Okay.
That's how I feel.
I hear that.
Yeah, I feel like that's how the military is designed. But even though it's not like all alphas, but it's like that's how it's designed. That's why the companies usually only have 125 soldiers because that's like the spirit influence. They're trying to change you into an alpha.
I got a question.
Since go ahead. Go ahead.
No. If we still on this, guy, keep going. Say what you're gonna say.
So no. Go ahead, Ant. I'm sorry.
No, I want to move forward. No, get it out.
Hey yo.
So yeah, keep it moving, bro. That's all right.
Just keep it moving.
All right.
Go ahead, Ian.
So I don't want to move. I don't want to ruin the show that I seen for anybody that didn't see it. So I'm gonna ask this question in regards to the show. I'm not gonna say what show it is. But
say spoiler alert. Fuck them.
No spoilers. So it's back in the days when they had kings and queens. Not saying we don't have kings and queens right now, but you know how it was back in the days. So it came to the part where a husband and his wife they're having a child, right? She was pregnant, and they're with the doctor about to have the baby, and then the doctor says to the king, only one of them can live. Who you got to choose? And that shit was like, wow. If that happened today, and then you and your wife or your girl had a kid, was about to have a kid, and you go and choose one, who do you think you would choose to live?
My kid, easily. Yeah.
I said my kid because that's probably what she would want.
Yeah. My kid.
I think she would say, "Take the kid and let me roll out."
Yep.
What about
That's
you?
a
Myles?
no-brainer.
Same. So.
Kid?
Same.
Yeah, so like if it's like my wife and my kid,
Yeah.
yeah, but like I said, like that would be something that she would probably say, you know, to take the kid.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. I mean, with my first child, it was somewhat of a close call situation, and I remember casually letting my wife know that, hey, listen, we need this baby out because somebody's got to go home with me tonight, and I would like to have the crib filled. And she kind of just looked at me and shook her head, gave me the north and south, and I was like, yeah, well, the other way, we're on that, because if I have to, pick who I want to take home with me, it's going to be the baby. Thankfully, all of us were able to make it, but I actually
Thank God. Yeah,
had
thank
have
God.
to have that conversation at one point, and it's
tough
not
one.
easy. I had to throw a little humor in it because I just truly believe that humor makes everything go easier. But it
Okay,
really
but
wasn't. It was tough.
What if she doesn't say that to you? What if she doesn't give you that, confirmation? Like it's on you. What are you choosing?
It's on me to pick if she dies. Nah,
What if
but
she
she
wants to
got.
live? What if she wants to live? And she's like, you know what I mean?
Oh no, I see
Yeah,
what you're saying.
yeah. I mean,
Nah,
You,
I mean,
that
you
that
know,
was
you know
one
the
reason
crazy
that it's
twist
going
of
to
this.
change. Like
I can't be a part of that shit.
Like for
if she
me,
had said no, I would have, I
Yeah,
probably
I
would
can't
but
be a
have
part
just
of.
shrugged the
you know
shoulders and
what?
say, hey, too
I
bad.
asked myself that question,
It's
right?
you.
Mm-hmm.
And it was hard for me to answer it because last week my cousin Malik, he was supposed to have his child born. She was born and everything, and then she passed away.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
So that's like,
Fucked
damn,
up.
that shit.
Sorry to hear that.
Wow. Now you choose the child, but then that happens. That's like, that's
That's
crazy.
tough.
Yeah, it's
That's
tough,
tough.
but it's just like Mo was saying, man. Like you should have your standards and you should have the way your shit goes. It's like I was listening to this dude today, Ali Sadiq, I think his name is, and he was saying that like he had a kid, he had a phenomenal speech, but I'll send it in the chat, but whatever. But he was saying that like if you're spiritually inclined at all and you pray on something, the way it turns out is the way it turns out. So it's just like, and he uses that philosophy for apologizing and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, like if you have hopes your hope should really be for you to have your family. But if you have hopes for just to have your kid and you pray on it and it comes out that way or if it doesn't come out that way, you just got to learn to accept.
Yeah.
But I don't think that like the choice is like something that you could like really be on some shit with. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna choose because you're always gonna have regret. It's like when you lose somebody like a close friend or family member.
Yeah.
You can sit there and think about the ifs and like all the shit you could have did, but then you get fucked up in the head from that.
Yeah.
Because it's nothing.
It's
Because
crazy.
it can't happen.
Yeah.
It's real.
You have to be able to make a decision and just once you made that decision and you took that step, you just gotta own whatever comes after, whether it's what you desire or not. But what comes with that decision, you automatically have to just take it. And it's horrible, after you make the choice of who you want to keep, and then that one you keep also goes. I mean, I obviously I couldn't put myself in those shoes. I don't even know what that's like, but it have to own it. You have to own it at that point and just take it for what it is. Faith is important. Faith is something that will help you get to anything, and it doesn't matter what your faith is. As long as you believe in something higher and a higher power, you are always going to have the power of resiliency with you. That's for certain.
Nah, for sure. I'm on the same shit. I had one question for y'all. I know we had a question from last week. Yo, so how hard, like, can you forgive like a past, anybody's past? Like, how far would it go? It's like, yo, it's shit. Like, are you the type of person that want to know, don't want to know, or like, do you judge somebody based on what you know? And that goes both ways, right? So, like, if somebody said, "Yo, Mo's a lazy ass soldier," like, do I
Facts.
judge him based off what somebody told me, or do I give him a fair shake? You know what I mean? Like,
That's a good one.
so how
know.
big is reputation for y'all?
To me, I don't know. Like, so my brother, when he came back from his last deployment, he married a chick that was in that deployment with him in his unit. Lo and behold, just like almost, everybody else in this small National Guard in Massachusetts, everybody knows everyone. Everybody knows everybody's business. So within months of him being with this other female, I have people coming to me telling me, oh, he doesn't know what he's getting himself into, and she's this, and she's this, and she's that. And just coming back to your question, the one thing I said, listen, whatever she did before she was with my brother, I don't care. I don't want to know it. It's not the way I'm going to see her, because from this point forward, she just became part of my family. My brother's getting ready to marry this woman, and that's all I care. I care from this point forward. Anything behind, I don't want to know it. I'm done with it. And I never treated her or approached her or even talked to her about the things that were said to me about her, because to me they were irrelevant, not what I used at all.
Yeah, bro, but that's your brother. What about you? Like, if that should happen to you, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm talking about for you.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Like, if like, I was to be with someone that has a past?
Yeah. So it's like a past. It's like, yo, when it comes to judgment, right? Like, yo, like, do you judge people of their reputation more than like what you see? Or do you judge them more of what you see?
I really don't. I would have treated the same way. Like, my wife dated baseball players before me. And you have an idea of what the groupie reputation is.
Right,
and she was straight up with me and told me about, the laundry list that she dated before me. And
that's what I'm saying. Would you want to know? You wanted to know?
I didn't want to know. She shared that information with me completely on her own. I didn't even ask. I didn't care. It was a 5-minute conversation that I just kept it moving, because I wasn't going to judge her based off of that. I was going to judge her on how she was going to treat me and how we're moving forward. 100%.
I mean,
that might be naive. That might be naive, right? A lot of people always talk about wanting to know how many bodies you got, and all these and all that. I know. I'm good.
I need to know.
I'm good. I don't even want to know any of that shit. Nope. I mean, I'll have to share that information too. And you don't want.
I mean, I don't mind sharing my information, but I need to know. I'm sorry.
No,
you don't want to know what I did over here, so let's not get there.
No, I need to know. I need to know. I'm big on you need to know. I'm big on you.
And the worst part is,
am I the only one that don't care? Does everybody else need to know? No, do you need to know?
I don't care. I don't need to know shit.
I'm different, man. I guess I'm different. What about you, Mo? You need to know or you don't care?
Yo, not only do I not care, but even if they had a long list, even if I knew some of the people on the list, bro, if I'm with you, if I'm with you, bro, if I'm with her,
I'm with you.
Then, I'm not gonna judge anyone off of their past ever. It doesn't matter how long the list is, and I think that's giving somebody a fair shake. You know, because they weren't with you. Had they been with you beforehand, she may not have that long list of people that she done been with. But you know what? She was with them people, right? And it is what it is.
On that list.
And then if the ugliest body you took down.
You said if the ugliest body I took down.
The ugliest body you took down don't look like, you can't compare it, because it's like, yo, dudes, everybody got a pass. Everybody got some shit. So I was like, yo, like, I wouldn't even open that door.
Nah, man.
I don't care if she did open the door. It wouldn't bother me.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't give a fuck about it though. I'm saying.
I mean, the thing is this. I don't care if she talks to me about her body count. Don't ask me about my body count.
Yeah, I know.
Because I'm not gonna talk about it. I'm not gonna talk about it because I don't need to. No, I don't care. But it's not something that's even necessary.
Yo, it's
Who
some
cares?
shit that'll just start a ill fight. You don't even want to go to that shit. You know what I mean? You just gotta just let that shit. Just don't talk. Just don't say nothing.
Shit,
What?
Yeah, no.
What is so? What is the relevance of knowing somebody's body count? What is the
Nothing.
relevance? And
I never understood that. I know guys that lose sleep over shit like that.
But
You know
Ant,
I just don't get why.
Your
You know the
character
character of
over
the person. Yeah.
So is that person not the same person that she was
you know
before?
the
Is her
mileage.
number? No.
Shit.
Yo,
Wait,
I need the Carfax, bro.
Bro, listen.
I need to know how much mileage is on this shit.
Yo, bro. If you know a girl,
I didn't
that's
know
over,
when I gotta change the struts.
Let me tell you this shit. If you know a girl, if you know a girl that's over 31, right, and she don't she didn't have that phase and she don't have no kids and nothing, dude, she's kind of probably crazy, son. That ass.
Yeah,
100%,
bro, like real crazy.
Maybe
100%.
It's girls that don't want kids. It's girls out there that don't want kids. Girls out there that's hustling.
All right, so bro, it's like so listen. That goes back to the whole male alpha male story, right?
And there's gay females out there too. By the way,
it don't matter. Look, bro, if a chick makes it to 31, 32, right? And a dude, she didn't meet like an alpha male, and she's pretty, and she didn't meet a dude that was like, yo, I gotta put a seat in this shit. I gotta be on some shit. If she didn't meet that yet, bro, run. I'm just telling you.
What if she's gay?
Not true.
What if she can't have kids? It's a lot of things.
There's a lot of things that go with that. So it's not necessarily true.
Bro.
But
if she's gay, she would have
can't be gay. Bro, she can't be gay.
Myles, you shouldn't just say, dude, mate. If by 31 they don't have a partnership, a mate, that person, that's who you're going to be with, and you haven't been able to find that, then there's a problem there. Whether it's gay or whatever it is.
No,
there's a problem there.
I stated it right, son. I said, if you meet, like I'm meeting a female, right, that I'm going to court, she's not going to be gay if I'm courting her. So I'm talking about like just a regular. It's hard, bro. It's like it's not saying that there aren't occasions, but it's a red flag, son. It's a red flag to me.
I think it's a red flag. I think so too. I think it's crazy. I think by 30 you ain't no one.
Oh, whoa. Hold on.
Where Myles go?
Yeah.
Myles trying to go.
Yeah. Talk.
You have a timer? You have a timer, Myles? Are you in DR, Myles? Power went out?
Yeah.
What's up? Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yo, so what else is trending out there? What else is some crazy stuff that's going on out there, man?
Oh, it's a lot of crazy stuff going on, especially in New York City. I was going to mention...
New York is crazy.
It's a lot of negative stuff, so I wanted to mention something positive. It was a cab driver. I think it was an Uber driver. He had a affair. He had somebody in the car. I think he was taking a female to the airport, and he seen a building like burning, and he ran in and helped people get out, and that was dope and very heroic. And he still got the lady on time to her flight. You heard about that?
Yeah, I think I read about that. That
was last week.
The cab driver that went in, saved some people from a burning building.
Yeah, that was dope. But other than that, a lot of negative shit. What did you guys hear?
I got a little bit of somewhat of a sad story that happened over the weekend. There was a good friend of mine, kid that's been in the military for just over 3 years now. He was in a motor pool, got into an accident. His arm got cut between two trailers. And yesterday they ended up having to cut his arm. Yeah, and it was an exercise, pretty bad. Thankfully, his friends came through, his family came through. He put together, they put together a GoFundMe for him, and within 48 hours they're up to $30,000. Imagine just a local kid from one little town around here. Hasn't been on the news or nothing like that. And to see that all those people are willing to come out and support. His mom mentioned that like 75% of the donations that came through from, he doesn't even, she doesn't recognize the names of people that are not from the city. There's people that hear about the news and want to help. So it started with being a sad thing that this young kid, he just turned 21 years old, young kid, already lost an arm in a motor pool on a drill weekend.
Man,
That's crazy.
It's not war, it's not combat. It was just an exercise. You wouldn't like that, but to see, the outpour of support, nothing's gonna bring this kid his arm back. That we know. But thankfully, it looks like him and his family will be taken care of. So, but that's where we are around here this weekend.
That fucking sucks.
Yeah, like a prosthetic arm.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had that shit happen out here. Motor pool dudes. Dudes do like one dude lost an eye, another dude lost a leg.
The fuck? That's crazy.
In Troy, yeah.
It's crazy.
But yeah, guys, so any alibis?
So something happened to me. Well, actually, I found out last night. So you guys, Ant and Alex, you guys weren't on the show when I was talking about how my best friend died. A year prior to that, his brother died. He got shot and he died. So yesterday, his older brother passed away too. I don't know how he passed away, but that's, and I just feel so bad for the family because mom's still around. So mom lost 3 sons in 3 years.
That's crazy.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So like, it's like, wow, bro. Like I gotta reach out to, to the family and, but yeah, that happened last night. It didn't even happen over the weekend.
3 sons in 3 years. That's tough. That's a tough stretch.
Any child,
you really need family and the people that love you to stick around you, because that's got to be very difficult to get over.
Yeah.
Or to even just to deal with. Period.
Yeah. Yep.
Shit.
Yep.
So
for 2 Myles, what do you got? What do you got for closing?
Nothing like that, man. Hopefully, so nothing, man. I just hope that Eric was supposed to be on today, but he hit me with the excuse. He's like, I got COVID. I'm like, so
come on, man.
You might catch COVID through the damn.
But Eric's always a fun. He's always a fun guest. He's always a fun guest. Nah, he's gonna come to the studio. So
he's gonna come to the studio. Okay.
Yeah. I was about to have to go scoop him, but other than that, you got to just try to write a tight show. You know what I mean? Like we talked about segments and stuff like that, but it's good, man. This is getting better. I like it. So
me too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come up with my. I'm gonna come up with my little segment. I'm just putting some thought into it.
So like, Mo, you going on vacation this week too, right? Are you gonna call in
this weekend? It's just this weekend. I know that I go on AT on the 8th.
Oh, okay.
But it'll be fine.
Yeah. So I'll call in.
So,
I'll call in. I call in on Wednesday, whatever, or on early Wednesday though. I'll shoot out mad topics because like when I'm on vacation, I can write more. I'm less distracted by the shit in the house.
Yeah.
So I'll shoot out some topics and shit and go from there.
So sounds good.
We closing out. Let's close out and we could talk after.
Yeah. Go ahead, Ant. Anything else?
Now, in closing, I'm going fishing tomorrow. I haven't been fishing since I was a little kid. So
fishing.
That's something dope. Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
So yeah, I have something to talk about on Wednesday.
But you're going fly fishing though, right?
Fly fishing. What you mean?
Yeah, you're going fly fishing, right?
Nah.
Oh my bad. I thought you look like a fly fisher.
No. If I look like a fly fisher, what the fuck you think you look like, man?
I don't know.
It's a regular. So that's actually a thing. That's actually a thing.
We're starting a new show. What the fuck?
I'll fly fish though. I fly fish.
I swear to God, that's a
Yeah.
thing.
It is
I
a
don't
thing.
know,
fly
man. I'm going on a boat in
fly
City
fish.
Island with a
Yeah,
bunch of
definitely
people,
fly
So in
fishing.
coworkers,
the next
and
show,
we
no,
you
fishing.
need
That's
to
it.
No,
you need to
they go in the water,
explain
right?
what the
When you-
fuck fly fishing
When you
is.
go fly fishing, you go in the water,
water.
and like you're like knee deep in the water,
And
and then
waves.
you're like throwing. You keep casting the line out.
Mm-hmm.
You just keep casting it out.
Like Yellowstone.
I
You
think
catch some shit.
what's that?
Oh no, we're going into
Until you
deep water.
catch some.
I can't stand in the water. We're gonna be in.
Oh yeah, you're gonna go like deep sea fishing or deep.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
not deep.
that's what it is. Yeah.
But you know what I mean. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Nah, that's dope. That's dope.
That
Different.
is dope.
Yeah.
Because
I'm gonna go
the
fishing
dope
with
thing
you
about
too,
it is
I
that's what I want to do when I later on in life. I want to catch my own fish,
Fish?
and cook shit and all that. Yeah,
I love it.
that's something I want
Off
to
the
do.
grid life.
Yeah.
That's all
Get you a boat. Just go out there and fish.
I would never buy a boat, son.
Why not?
But best thing about a boat is the day you buy it and the day you sell that shit. This is annoying, bro. Like it costs $500 to fill up. You gotta always lug it around. You gotta pay for storage and then you gotta like really want to go out with that motherfucker that time you go out. Or if you don't put it out, now you gotta all those bills again for some shit you didn't even fucking use.
That's really the same exact rant I hear from everybody that owns a boat.
Yeah, bro. Like
They
that.
all talk about how high maintenance that thing is, and you don't
Yeah.
get your money out of it no matter what the fuck you do.
You know what I heard? They said that a boat. Somebody said a boat. There's a saying about a boat like a bus out another 1,000. That's boat.
Yeah, bro.
Yo, that's it, man. That's it. All right, bro. I'm out.
All right, brother.
All right, have a good night, gentlemen.
All right, peace, love.
Peace, love. Let me see how you do this shit. Hold on. Yeah. I think we're still
Going off live?
No, not yet. Hold on. Cause this joint is like, it's mad funny. Like I can't even do that shit. It's wild. Like the way this. Hold on, bro. I usually would see it. This is mad funny. It's like low key embarrassing, but it's mad funny. Let's see. You can end live session.